we have a very special episode of Oliver's Kitchen today. Oliver's going to be making a catch-all casserole. We all know what that is. It is basically a giant excuse for getting rid of a bunch of food in your house that you no longer want. So as you can see here, we have a good variety of things. Oliver's reaching for some vegetables. We have some lovely green beans. And what else do you have there, Chef Oliver? You took a bite. Is it good? All right, so you're going to want to put your green beans down in your catch-all casserole. Don't forget to drop your yellow carrots onto the floor because you don't want those in there. Chef Oliver, what else is going in your catch-all casserole today? Some cream of mushroom soup. That is going to be pretty tasty.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Green. Orange and green.
That is green. Chef Oliver reaching for some spices to put in his catch-all casserole today.
Bunch of.
And some chips. Nothing beats a crunch in your casserole, like a Dorito.
So yummy.
It's so yummy, according to Chef Oliver. He appears to be taking a break from cooking.
Did it.
Dipping his Dorito in his cream of mushroom soup. How was that, Chef Oliver?
Good.
All right. Chef Oliver is putting some vegetables down in his casserole dish now. Vegetables are pretty important. It's good to get all those vitamins and nutrients in your body as well as your catch-all casserole. Don't forget to pick out some vegetables and eat them even though they're frozen and probably very hard to take a bite out of. Make sure you get every last veggie in there. You're going to want that. As much veggies as you can get. And then sprinkle some Italian seasoning on there. And don't forget to get a little fiber in there as well. You're going to want to maybe put some of those pinto beans in there. But not before you reach for a big heap of cheese and stick that directly in your mouth. It's optional.
So good.
It's so good.
So good, chef.
So good, Chef. Now we're debating about some salts. And maybe you put too many vegetables down in your pan. It's hard to say. If you feel like you did put too many in there, feel free to take some out and nibble on them while you ponder what you're going to do next. Chef Oliver reaching for his beans now. Decided that maybe he needed to put some of those in there, but not really. No, he's shaking his head no. No beans. We're going to reach for some more cheese. Sprinkle that right on your casserole.
Right in pan.
Or in your pan.
Dum pan.
Chef Oliver reaching for his macaroni noodles. You can see Chef Oliver taking some of those macaroni noodles and putting them in some of his cans. You can see that there's a lovely combination of macaroni noodles and vegetables. Don't forget to take a bite of your raw macaroni noodles and spit them out when you realize that they're really gross. So far we got a pretty good concoction going down here. Just doing a little bit of mixing. You're going to want to make sure that that is thoroughly mixed before you move on to any other portion of your culinary adventure. Oliver, do you have anything that you'd like to say?
Cup.
Cup.
Green cup.
A green cup. Man of few words. Don't forget to remove any unwanted noodles and put them in your
Cup.
in your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we have some sauce going down into our casserole dish here. That is going to be super tasty.
Good.
Super good. Chef Oliver going for some cheese now. Sprinkling a little bit of that on our catch-all casserole. You can see we have a lovely assortment of whole wheat macaroni noodles, some tomato and basil sauce, and some veggies. And now we're going to get that cheese going down in there, but very slowly. Oliver, is there anything that you would like to say to your fans? No? Little Chef Oliver dance for you guys. Yeah, you dancing, Chef Oliver? That's so cool. You're extra cute today. Did you know that? Okay. Chef Oliver going for a little bit more sauce now. He's just decided that this casserole wouldn't be complete without a little more tomato and basil. And I think he's right. Now we have some crackers. Some nice Ritz crackers. Delicious topping, if any of them make it into the casserole dish. That's up to Chef Oliver to decide. No, instead he's going to want to put those crackers right into his sauce. Is there a method to your madness, Chef Oliver? There is. Okay. As long as we're clear on that.
A bunch of crackers.
A bunch of crackers. What are you going to do with those bunch of crackers? Season them liberally. Chef Oliver utilizing an important ingredient, some crunch berries in our catch-all casserole here. I think that's going to be a great addition, but if you do feel like you used a little too much crunch berries, feel free to take some out. And definitely go back to add some crackers into your mouth, because you can't cook on an empty stomach. Chef Oliver, are you done with your casserole? You are? Okay. How long do you think that we should put it in the oven for? We're going to try an average amount of time. We're going to pop this in the oven, leave it in there for 30 minutes, and then we'll see how it turns out, and we'll take a bite. We'll be right back. We're back here in Oliver's kitchen to test out the casserole that he just made. I'm going to let you check it out. It looks pretty tasty. I know you all jealous that you don't get to sample this in person. So let's take a bite. Get a crunch berry in there. Very crunchy. And a lot of brilliant textures going on. It's also a very pretty plate, as you can see. Chef Oliver, would you like to try a bite?
So good.
It's so good. So, if you want to try this recipe for yourself, just follow along. This is Mackenzie, Austin, and Oliver from Oliver's Kitchen, wishing you a lovely day.